Hello, my name is Russell Myers, independent for U.S. President for 2024. So, if you have not yet heard, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has dropped out of the race and endorsed Donald Trump. I find that kind of interesting. He says that the reason he ended his campaign was because his campaign ran out of money. My campaign doesn't have any money, and I'm still continuing on. So, that doesn't sound like a valid excuse to me. I'm not a multimillionaire, and he is. The funds for continuing my campaign are primarily coming out of my pocket. And I've got a lot less pocket than he does. Anyway, so I have pointed out previously that Robert F. Kennedy Jr., like Donald Trump, is a Zionist. He supports the Israeli state, including against Gaza and Hezbollah and Iran and Yemen and everyone else. So that's not a surprise. Economically, I've pointed out that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is a libertarian. And if you look at his ideas and Trump's ideas, they align perfectly. Both of them want tax breaks for billionaires, deregulation, opening up public lands for private development. So they both claim basically that the free market will solve all of our problems. Well, it's the free part of our market that has caused most of our problems. And you can blame the government, but I've pointed out many times who owns the government, who owns your elected officials, and every bit of it traces back to the so-called free market. So none of this is a surprise. If you thought that you were going to get anything different from either one of them. And by the way, let's bring up the issue of vaccines. I find it very interesting that RFK Jr. will endorse Trump when it was the Trump administration that funded and fast-tracked the vaccine. And so isn't that pretty much going against what has been a major pillar of RFK Jr.'s campaign? Kind of interesting there. Anyway, so if you're surprised, you should not be. RFK Jr. started off as a Democrat, became independent, at one point talked with the Libertarian Party about being their candidate, and then decided against it when he found out he would still have to go through a primary process. So if he had to go through the primary process with the Democrats, he didn't want it. If he had to go through a primary process with the Libertarians, he didn't want it, so he went independent. So, yet, either way, you were going to get the same thing, basically, from both of them. Anyway, I'm not sure whether RFK Jr.'s supporters are going to follow him and vote for Trump. Won't surprise me because of the economic part of it, if nothing else. Anyway, share this video. Talk about these subjects. If you want a different candidate, one that is for real change, then again, look at my campaign. Look at my policies, because they're a lot more realistic than anything from either of the major candidates. Make your own choice. Think for yourself. Don't vote for a name. Don't follow blindly. Think for yourself. Make your own decision. Anyway, again, share this video. Talk about these subjects. If you can afford it, please donate whatever you can to help expand this campaign. And I will catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a good day.